flares and scoop up materials, and I
I
never
like
see a
playing
single
scout.
scout who does that. Yeah, like if you actually use your flares and actually gather materials, thank you very much.
I do.
You're a good scout.
Well, I do that and then I
who
shoot
just
things
like
as well.
says he never deliberately never uses flare gun because he says, well, everyone has flares, so why do I need to do that?
No,
He just goes around killing
the
shit.
flare gun's way better than just chucking a flare.
Exactly, that's what I keep saying. Use that shit proactively. He's
Yeah,
like,
use the other thing that's like a main focal of your class.
yeah, I told him you're literally useless, you're not contributing. He's like, well, bro, I kill lots of bugs.
That's not what the scout's about. If you want to do that, play gunner.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I told him too. Well, you can't change the mind of some people.
This is true, you can't.
He also says that he doesn't see the point in the driller class when he just plays scout all the time and just zip lines around.
Driller class is fun. I think Emma plays driller actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I use gunner the most, but yeah, I find driller also very fun.
Yeah.
Like for my gunner, I just the thunderhead is just goes from like 5 to a 10 when you use the neurotoxin payload.
It's been a while since I've played it, so I don't know what that is.
It's because the autocannon is like a splash weapon, yeah? What the overclock does, it increases your splash area and has a chance 50% that you poison all insects in the AoE. So, you know, with neurotoxin, they move like very slow and take damage over time.
Oh, okay.
Sure, you deal a bit less area damage and direct damage, but it slows them down to a crawl. And with the
bugs
Tier
crawling.
5 upgrade, there's suppressive fire. You can also apply fear, so you can literally keep them stuck to a basically the ceiling while they're poisoned and dying. By the time they get to you, they're just dead. They just die before they get to you because that lasts forever. And it works especially wonders against the tough ones.
Yeah. No, I like playing Scout. He was fun.
I mean, yeah, Scout is fun.
Wait, isn't Scout's the one which has a gun which sounds vaguely similar to a Garand, isn't it? When he reloads. Yeah.
He has that sing. What is it called?
The shing noise guns are so good.
Yes. Yeah, he has the M1000 classic.
It's literally meant to be an M1 Garand.
Well,
yeah, pretty much is. Down to the ping.
Down to the ping. A Garand ping is one of life's greatest noises.
It is.
Yeah, it really is.
Until you fuck up your font when you reloaded it correctly. Like so many fonts were damaged by that thing.
Well, then it's your fault, not the gun's fault. Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely butchers your font if you don't hold it right.
Yeah, this was going so much better last time I did this.
Oh, yeah, you're streaming, right?
Yeah. Nice. Now, I was going to go and do something else, and I've completely forgotten what it was, so I'm just going to go do this instead. Time for confidence. Oh, yeah, Mask of Confidence. I wasn't lying, I guess. What does this do? Oh, it increases arcane. Mask of the mouth sewn shut by gold thread. When Radagon married Renala, he ordered carrion magic preceptors to don these masks, to make it clear that all of their matters were to be kept strictly private. Oh, so it's not confidence as in feeling great about yourself, it's confidence as in keeping something secret. It's that kind of confidence. Oh shit, ow.
A good liar is confident in what he's lying about. A great liar not only is confident about it, but also distracts you from the truth. Also, nice parry.
It wasn't really a parry, it was the guard counter.
Ah. Does your flail have multiple balls?
Yes, that's 3.
Oh, goodness. I love flails even if they didn't really exist in practical terms.
Well, neither
I
did
know.
washing tub-sized swords, so...
Yes. Well, unless you can Zweihander.
Well, even then, it wasn't, you know, the size of a fridge. Length of, maybe, but not the width.
Well, it definitely weighted a ton. Yeah, it's like over 2 kilo.
Nice. Fuck you, Preceptor. These things suck. Ooh, there was a spell there. I just randomly got a spell off of an enemy.
Ooh, nice.
Lucidity. Alleviates buildup of sleep and madness. That's cool. How do I get? Oh, that's it. I don't want to do that. I do not trust going upwards on a slope in this fucking region. What am I doing? Yeah. It's a 3-headed flail.
Is that a hand spider?
There's a hand spider. It reminds me of the wall masters from Zelda.
Oh.
Yeah. 3-headed flail. It's quite fun.
Yeah, sure looks like it. I do appreciate it has physics.
Yeah. It's actually like whenever you like the basic flail, whenever you're blocking with it in 2 hands. Actually, I'll just show you. Whenever you block with it in 2 hands at the right tempo, it just spins.
That's great.
The Knight Rider flail can do that as well, but it's not as good because obviously it's got more things that kind of get stuck in the way.
We need more video games with flails.
We do. I'm so happy. I think it's even its own category in this game. Those flails.
I'd really love to buy Elden Ring, but one, I don't think my budget allows it currently. 2, it's full price, so ouch. And 3rd, I don't think I want to buy it for like
It also depends on whether or not you'll be able to run it.
I can run it. I checked. I can.
Fair enough. Well, it also depends on whether or not.
Fireball can't, and I laughed at him.
Hmm?
He runs it on like lowest qualities because he's just slightly below the minimum.
I'm like miles.
Why are you, first of all, Vim, why are you so loud and Solid? Why are you so quiet?
Cause
Wait, I'm loud?
Like, comparative to each other, and the fact that I turned Discord down.
Because I had to adjust my microphone for like 6 miles.
Yeah, you're kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Well, that's also because I can't talk too loud because the walls here are made of fucking paper.
Okay, well, I'll put you up to 200%, I'll turn Vim down and turn Discord up a bit.
Am I overpowering you?
It's not that you're overpowering me, I just don't know how loud it's going to be on stream. My audio levels
I
are...
didn't, not towards you, towards Solid.
Alright. Oh yeah, you were overpowering Solid.
Well, as long as it didn't cause anyone to...
It'd probably be deafening.
Hmm?
As long as it didn't...
Do it right now, it'd be deafening.
Yeah. Right. I think I can jump down there. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Well, I could also attempt to jump down there.
That was easy.
Or down there. I'm gonna go this way. Because it's the same ring of stuff that I'm on. Probably gonna have things spawn and attack me, because that happens every time in this place.
I love the battle where it's like to just run in, destroy the reactor, then leave.
There doesn't appear to be any items on those, like, chandeliers, so... Yeah, by the way, everything's upside down here, if you couldn't tell.
What?
Everything in this area is upside down, because it was the right way up, but then I got the special item that, like, reversed it with the spell or whatever.
Ah, reminds me of the reverse castle in Castlevania.
A little bit, actually. Might be inspired by that.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And very precarious, because you could die.
Yeah,
Well,
very easily. I mean, you can die from falling up into the ceiling or die from falling down into the water, depending on what way the place is orientated.
Brilliant.
Right, item here. Village, Glintstone Firefly, looks like. And this appears to be a lift. It is. Right, oh, I'm going through the roof. This place scares me. I'm not sure I like it here. So, can I wear Radan's armor yet? No. Okay. Let me just put my little lantern on.
I find it hilarious that a Tenno will happily team up with the people actively trying to kill them just for, like, money.
What's that?
The Tenno in Warframe just teaming up with the guys trying to kill them for money.
Yeah.
I mean, the enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
He's not
Like-
my friend in that game.
Well, I mean,
Nobody's friends in that game.
pretty much.
Even Teshin isn't really your friend.
Yeah, it's basically just, I need detonite injectors, let's go fuck some corpus up for the Grineer.
Oh, cutscene.
And I'm not killing you, is that time of killing your enemies. Good question. Why do your horns change every time?
What do you mean, why do they change every time? Oh, because I found a new set of horns that I like more. Pretty much.
I just keep sending fireball mutes about the Dung Eater.
Down, but up. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm here for Fia's questline, I think. No, Renala's. Sorry, Rana's. Plump sort of head, therefore be wary of rolling. Strong foe ahead. Okay, boss fight by the sounds then. Which would explain why there was a cutscene beforehand. Plump sort of head. What's about to attack me?
A pot.
Fire material. Rune fragment. I mean, it could be a pot, but I don't think it's a pot here. There are fancy new horns. I have got fancy new horns, Cronin. Now, is the boss going to be... Nope, it's not in the tower. Oh, it's a god skin. Oogie Boogie! It's fucking Oogie Boogie, man.
Brilliant.
You tickled him.
I did, that was just a tickle. Why have you got a tail?
What a chonker.
What an absolute chonker. The thing is, if the other Godskin Apostle was the foreskin stealer, this is like the ball bag stealer.
Yeah, he steals your calories.
That as well. He's the calorie counter. He will take your calories. Do I hit it? Ow.
Ah yes, the skinniest American.
Yes.
Bad idea.
We're just gonna keep throwing everything to see what sticks.
I am pretty much doing exactly that. When you can dress up in that ball suit. I also wonder if you can dress up in it. Ow.
Too much has a giant bed with faces on it.
Oh, I can ride my horse here. Interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting the large testicle man.
The bollock.
I was not expecting the bollock, no. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I hit him with frostbite. Ow.
Run from the Discord moderator.
He ran from the Discord moderator. Oh god. Nearly killed me and like crippled my horse in the process. What an asshole. Okay, and that did not do enough. I think, funnily enough, using his own pyromancy against him is my best tactic. Was, yeah. Because like all my other spells will. Well, I mean, I suppose there's. I do have a couple other incantations. The blue lightning bolt won't work on horseback, I don't think. So. And also my flail already deals frostbite damage. I could try using, you know, actual sorceries against him.
What?
I do have a couple actual like sorceries I can use, such as glintstone arc and glintstone pebble. Suppose I can try a regular lightning strike on him. Blessings boon. I can't obviously use Aegil's flame when on horseback, so let's swap that for just a regular fireball. Let's try Dragonfire. It does go pretty far, so. Yeah. And let's also, because I think I can summon here, can't I? Maybe not. Nope, I cannot. Ooh.
What was that noise?
Shut up. That's what noise it was.
I see.
That does. Probably not gonna get me killed. Okay, regular fireballs do not do more damage to it than his own fireballs. Oh god. Okay, dragon fire, worthless. Against that one. Get rid of that fucking effect. Okay, that spell lasts way too long. I'm not a fan. You arswipe. Smo apparently didn't want to get out of bed today. Just Smo in his pajamas. Oh god, what's he doing? Oh yeah, he has... Oh, don't make him get stretchy. Oh, he doesn't get stretchy. He gets wider. Oh god, he rolls!
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
What the fuck? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Oh my god, fucking hell. Okay, I'll just put my spells back to rights, because all my spells don't fucking do anything against them anyway. Take that out, take that out, take that out. So... Gil's Flame? What were the other ones I had? I had Blessing's Boon, and... I didn't actually have anything in the spare slot, so let's put in Howl of Shibiri. Why not? Why do I have 17 rune And you know what? Fuck it. Since I can't summon... Oh, I can't actually summon here either. Interesting. So this is like a little offline bridge, apparently. So I'm gonna have to deal with Fat Man myself. He's probably holding the key to get into the fucking thing as well. Ow, that was very rude of you, sir. Oh god, he's getting rotund!
Mrs. Pop.
Christ. How long does he roll around for?
Can you not hide behind the stairs?
I probably could, but I feel like he'll also path around them to fucking get me.
It's worth a try.
I did more damage to him that time, so... Because my bleed procced on the flail as well, because like I've modified the flail so it does frostbite as well as just like regular damage, so it procs both bleed and frostbite, both of which take a big chunk of health away. Ow. How fucking dare you? You big fat shite bag. Ow. Ow. Would you stop? This is why you have no friends. You also probably smell really bad.
That's more probably more than that.
Yeah, it definitely smells really bad. Alright, get plump and roll at me, you fat bitch. Oh god, and he attacked way faster now. Oh, what the? Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what he's weak to. I think this is the Godskin Noble or something is what his name is. Well, he's weak to bleed, I know that, but I don't have anything that does bleed damage. Beyond, like, my actual flavor.
Yeah, his name is Godskin Noble.
No. Fucking Luke, very noble. An evil roly-poly.
I mean, a fat noble. Figure my surprise.
I mean, like, yeah, but most nobles aren't fat and covered in other people's skin. Most.
Yeah.
Probably not all. There's definitely one out there, but most of them aren't like that.
There's not much information available online about him yet, so nobody knows what he's resistant or immune to, or what he's weak to. But apparently, he can be parried.
Well, makes sense. You can also just bypass him.
That works too.
Go into the divine tower. I'm gonna go back and kill him. After I... Actually, yeah, I'll just go up the tower, get the thing that I'm here for, come back down, then kill him.
If you kill him, you get his set.
Oh, mate. Oh yeah, I got the other one set as well, the skinny one.
Yeah, you get the noble set, which has the bib.
Nice.
And makes you look absolutely fat.
You have to have at least one fat man armor in these games.
Yeah. Can't have the Onion Knight, so I guess that knows it. Elden Ring just armor sets are just absolutely cool.
Elden Ring armors are pretty great.
Yeah. Love them all.
We got down like half of his health. Like I can probably get him stuck behind one of the things and then kite and kill him from there. Oh yeah, I'm not here for a thing. Curse Mark of Death, Stargazer Heirloom. What faces me? So Curse Mark of Death, that's obviously a key item. Curse mark carved into Lunar Princess Rani's discarded flesh. Also known as the half-wheel wound of the centipede. I mean, it's not wrong. Carved at the moment of death, the first demigod should have taken the shape of a circle. However, 2 demigods perished at the same time, breaking the curse mark into 2 half-wheels. Rani was the first of the demigods whose flesh perished, while the Prince of Death perished in soul alone. Fucking emo. And what was the other thing I got? Oh, Stargazer Heirloom. So it's just a talisman, probably boosts sorcery by the sound of things. Increases intelligence, yeah. Right, what I was expecting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kite around him for the first bit, obviously, just smack him a bunch, and then if I can get him stuck behind one of the things, if I get above the thing as he gets stuck on it, I can use my Frenzy Flame on him. Actually, how much Frenzy does Howlish do? Quite a bit to make. Like, he's facing away from me. Maybe I can sneak attack him. That would, in fact, be interesting. He also has a tail. I don't know how I feel about that. So you're saying this can be parried?
Yeah, apparently he can be parried. That's what the wiki says.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first larger boss that can, or larger enemy that can be parried.
That's one of the few things that actually tell you about him, because they don't have much for information.
Always getting rotund.
Alright, see you then.
Right, catch you later, man. Why are you flying?
What the fuck? Why is it flying?
I don't know, Sahod. I'm very concerned about this fact.
Right, yeah. I guess.
Catch you later, man.
That's not how I remembered Kirby.
This is the gritty reimagining. This is Zack Snyder's Kirby.
I don't even want to figure how it sounds. Watch your stream without the audio because obviously I don't want to hear you twice because there's a slight delay.
Yeah.
As expected. So imagine absolutely horrible.
Hey, he's not as bad as you would expect, really.
At least it's a boomer from Left 4 Dead tier.
Yeah, he's pretty boomer-like, won't lie.
You almost got him.
Yeah, I could probably just leave him alone now. I think the rot will finish him off.
A lot of people keep saying that the bleed is apparently pretty good in Elden Ring.
Yeah, bleed's really good. Got to get noble stuff. Nice. Well, not necessarily nice, but okay, cool. So
I mean, the hood probably is nice though. Because I guess in its own, well, disgusting look.
No.
I mean, it is a hood made out of skin.
Yeah. makes me think of that blobfish.
Yeah, it does. Goddamn.
That's what it feels like. The other one's not
Also-
as like the other one's obviously a lot skinnier.
Oh god, it's got ears on it.
It does have ears on it, doesn't
Brr.
it? Mate. I prefer the noble hood. Not the noble hood, the apostle hood. Noble hood's a bit gross.
Yeah. I mean, both of these are gross.
Yeah, both of these are pretty gross, but it's exceptionally so. Nightmare Mount. When what armor set is this? When did I get that? Oh, so there's the Godskin Apostle armor, and then the Godskin Noble armor. Like you can see the arms go before the rest of him.
The fat one. Yeah. I love how your arms adjust as well.
Robe made by sewing together patches of smooth skin, worn by the Godskin Apostles. The Apostles once served to serve destined death or wielders of the god-slaying Black Flame. After the defeat by Malekith, the Black Blade, the source of their power was sealed away. Robe made by sewing together patches of smooth skin. Subcutaneous fat makes it plump and soft, worn by Godskin nobles, known for their 7 face aprons. Strengthens the Noble Presence incantation. Nobles are the most ancient apostles who are said to have assimilated inhuman physiology. No shit. Not unlike the Crucible, the Erd Tree in its primal form. Primordial.
Primordial.
Yeah. That was gross. I don't want to fight him again.
There's only 3 in the game. Where did you fight him elsewhere?
I haven't fought him anywhere else yet.
I
think the other.
yeah.
I think I know where the other 2 are, but don't say anything about them.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Well, the curse mark was needed for a particular gentleman. Who appears to be dead. Or dying. Well, shit. Please don't die, buddy.
Don't give up.
I don't know how to continue his quest line if he dies.
What's his name?
Rogia. Or Roger.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your arm.
Don't obviously tell me. I was just...
Greetings. Are you here for...
Yeah, Rogier, yeah. Well, obviously I'm not gonna tell you, but look who he is, because I love that hat.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but I love big hats.
Big hats are good.
Yes,
It's not the
they're
only big hat in the game as well. There is another big hat.
Yeah, I know there's Ran.
Well, there's Rani, but there's also the Preceptors. They have a pretty big hat.
Plus, there's good armors in the game with big
Oh, there's
hats
so
too.
many good armors.
Yeah. And there are plenty of big hats on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, since I also ventured there during the Renala quest, and maybe if I go back to the Rani, let's go back and talk to Rani. She might have something to say about it. Oh shit! What this bit? Oh, actually, before I do anything with Rani, I'm gonna go talk to the other guy. Because this guy wanted me to do something as well. Like, one of Rani's, like, council or whatever.
More people have done the Rani ending than the fucking main game one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, kinda checks out, but wow. Oh, what? So Luvis is dead. Well, I just got a big hat, so I don't care.
Ooh, big hat.
Big hat.
But is it really big?
I'll put it on the big hat once I get to the top of this. Oh, I can do it. I think I'll get to the top of the ladder and put the big hat for you.
Yes, thank you.
There it is. It's so big, it doesn't fit in the thumbnail. It's a pretty damn big hat.
Oh my, that is a big hat indeed. I like the pattern beneath it too.
Yeah, it's like
You know,
stars and shit, because it's all like astronomy based and whatnot.
the mask is kinda but
This place is being weird. Well, for a while it's clearly being weird since he's dead. Oh, I missed an item here. Black.
I see you're
Black
wearing
wolf
the...
mask.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm wearing the. Sorry.
So I was talking about armor. You seem to be wearing the stuff from the clean rod set? The chest piece? Seems like it.
Yeah. A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf. Relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Rani the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. Oh god!
Oh god. What?
Blythe! No! That would explain why Wolf Boy would go mad. Also, I fought a dragon here that then disappeared.
Huh.
Like, before I could kill it.
I wonder if it's like a roaming thing.
No, it was definitely for this area. Okay, there was a lot more wolves around here than I remember them being. Shut up. We'll not speak of how many attempts that took. Oh. She's no longer here. Where's her grace pointing? Rena's Rise. The only other tower I've not been in yet. The plot thickens. Genuinely, because I have no idea what the fuck's going on here.
I'm just looking at that thing in the chat MZ wrote about Smo just made me come up with a little thing. I was in the voiceless.
Oh.
I always come up with dumb shit. Wordplay.
Small weed every day. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Fireball.
No, don't blame Fireball for this. This is your fault.
No. You didn't listen to what I'm trying to say, goddammit. I'm trying to say that Fireball is exposed to so many of these because he spent so much time with me. Honestly, to him, I could just fill the role of a bard pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because
I mean, yeah. Remember, you made the the no PK emote for me.
Yeah.
So I'm aware you make like loads of these kind of daft things. There's a chest there. Oh dear.
To play with words a lot.
That is.
Ooh, yeah.
That was Rani's armor. Sending gate. Scary, but let's go.
So how are you doing quest for?
I have no idea, mate. Oh wait, who am I or how am I?
Who? Who?
Technically myself, but like this quest line is tied into Blythe, e.g., Rena, and Roger. Miniature Rami.
You can interact with it. But not in like a normal way.
Doll resembling Rani the Witch. From head to toe, every detail is perfect. This unresponsive doll seems pleasantly cool. Where am I? Oh, I'm here! I wondered how I got here. I wondered for a long time how I got up here, in fact. What does this say? First off, beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's quite pretty. Precious item. There's no precious item ahead. Don't even lie to me.
Let me guess, you die if you fall into it.
Yeah. Can't swim.
From software never change. No, seriously, never change if you make games.
Lovable sort. Mimicry ahead and then seek grace. Try love or fingers. Get out of here, you fucking wastrels. Absolute grot bags, the lot of them.
Honestly, that one is new to me.
First off, look carefully. I mean, I can hardly see that, right? Don't need to look that carefully. Right. I can see a rock man there. Time to crush said rock man. Oh god, there is a thing in the background that I just saw. I saw what appeared to be a giant pelvic bone. Cool Palace Ruins. Is this Glovewood? No, it's this Dukist Herba or something. Yeah. Sniping spot. That's just one of those things. Oh, disgusting. You seen this before? Yes, there's no rocks. sunshine.
Wow, you're being pelted. What are you, storming the beaches?
Okay, you're gonna die so much faster than the other one. Providing out, movement to attack you properly.
What's the effect of the
What's that?
What's the effect on you? The eye.
Frenzy. If it maxes out, you lose a big chunk of health and also like most of your FP. The eye beam like picks up a decent whack of it, but it falls away fast enough. Or like it decreases faster than you can cast the eye beam again.
I saw a video of someone using a grab attack that works off of frenzy and he just like killed a boss with it in like one go. Just yanked him and just like vomited frenzy all over him.
Now that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking badass. Yeah, I think yeah, I found the name for that move. Inescapable frenzy. Yeah, you just like grab your head and like frantically then just like reach out and yank them, just like holding them by the head as you like look them in the face and go like.
See, the fact that this game has old school poise makes me think that there's definitely a PvP build revolving around that. Because I remember when okay, you have ow killed me.
I've heard people say that poise isn't like too good.
See, it works in this one a bit more than it does in the other ones. But like, there's some items and like spells and stuff that boost poise, which is what I'm on about. Because there was a build you could do, admittedly partially a glitch, in Dark Souls 3, where if you got the white hair talisman from Ash Lake and everything, not Ash Lake, Smoldering Lake, or I think the Demon Ruins or whatever, you could, if you held it in your if you held it in your right hand, and you two-handed it, and you had an ultra great sword or just a weapon that did a lot of damage in your left hand, if you managed to grab someone with Sacred Flame using that talisman, instant death. Because like Sacred Flame does like 12 small hits of damage, and then a massive hit of damage. And it registered the 12 small hits as every hit being from the sword. So if you did that spell, you just like essentially hit them 12 times at once with like an ultra great sword. But the strat was you would cast Iron Flesh on yourself first, because then you moved very, very slowly, but you didn't get staggered. So like in PvP, you would pop Iron Flesh, very slowly walk up to someone, they would try and hit you, wouldn't work, and all of a sudden you have grabbed them with Sacred Flame and turned them into a pile of mush. And it was very fun.
Another little fun fact about that little move I said about where you grab someone with this frenzy attack. When someone dies to it, it just like starts burning with this yellow frenzy fire. It's like, holy hell.
If you proc frenzy on someone, or in general, they all do the same.
Yeah. Which looks especially cool since you just kind of blast them with it from your mouth.
Could this be a bug? Bug? A bunch of bugs here.
Jellyfish shield.
Yeah, there's the jellyfish shield.
There's a jellyfish shield, but where is a jellyfish hat?
That's a good question. There's a chat.
Yeah. Kind of like the Kivara Prime. Yeah, perfect. See.
Oh, good God. These plants are casting miracles. Clear man ashes. Oh, cool. I don't care for you, you big smelly plant. Oh god, it has some range. They'll get me way over here. Assuming there's probably like an item or something or other on this side of the cavern as well. So I'll have a brief look. There is not. So I shall just carry on ahead and see where the fuck we're going. That's why I'm just glove warrior. Onwards. And the
Jump attacks seem real fun.
Jump attacks are quite fun. Time for war slide.
I saw some people like fighting against bosses and just using the jump attacks, and they just jump over the enemy attacks.
Yeah, you can do that
That's sick.
sometimes, it's great.
Yeah.
Giant ants. I hate them.
Like I saw people do it against the Crucible Knight.
Nice.
Like,
On the
Really
tail
like-
whip, I'm assuming?
yeah, that move where he like does like a broad sweep with his sword and he just jumps over it because
Yeah.
yeah, when you fight the two Crucible Knights. The normal one, the Ordovis.
Oh, I've not done that.
Yeah, apparently that fight is a real bloody pain.
I don't like that this bug is flying.
Oh god, it's a Cazador.
It's Cazador. Oh, what the fuck is that? An ant queen? Or... I can't tell what end of it I'm looking at. That thing's definitely got a fucked up grab attack, doesn't it? What's down here?
If it looks big and scary, yes, it probably does.
What is that? Ooh, I'm here. Could descend that ladder. I'm curious about the big scary bug, so I'm just going to grab this Grace, and then I'm going to go back up there and kill the bug, or attack them. As we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug. Is that someone riding a giant bug? It is. I don't agree with that. I fundamentally disagree with this concept of giant ant riders.
I mean, ants aren't that bad though, at least.
I know, but giant ants are suck.
Yes, definitely.
And these are like
Especially
giant.
especially like, yeah, especially like fire ants.
No,
Imagine riding like a giant bloody hornet.
I don't want to. Scary. Now this thing's got like feelers on its ass or its head. I can't tell which side. Okay, that's its head. Judging by the look of it. Why is it got such a weirdly round head?
Because it's an obstacle. So many people died to it. Oh god. Oh yeah, I can see why people died to it.
Yeah. Headbutt. It's even bigger than the regular giant ant. Ow.
This boy came straight from Pokemon.
He works out at the library. Now it's dead.
Good riddance.
Yeah. I don't want those things. Don't want that running around. What's down here? Okay then. Not who I was not who I was expecting.
Enemy?
Yeah, no. Oh god, gravity building enemies.
Have you found the loathsome dung eater?
Yes, I have.
His armor is just as horrifying as the title.
Yeah.
Looks like it has corn chunks.
That's a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try
I
that
don't
one,
think you're gonna reach like that.
Did someone try and jump, fuck it up, and then fall off the edge? Oh no, they died.
Most like. Or maybe they die to the enemies.
Yeah. No, definitely. Okay, well, in this case, down, and then go up and round. No, possibly. Alright. Oh, I want that item. I can see the treasure chest. I'll get that as well. I really want that there item. Wing of Astel. Ooh. It's like a dagger or something. Yep, what's that? Curved sword. Slash. It's another intelligent sword. Sword fashioned from a delicate wing, suffused with the magic of the stars. Strong attack unleashes a wave of enchanted light. Crafted from a relic of the natural born of the void, who is said to have assailed the eternal city. Unique skin, nebula. Imbue the natural born's wings with magic to send forth a dark cloud of stars that lingers briefly before exploding. It sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah, it does. But it probably doesn't compare to the bloody moon veil.
Probably not. Yeah.
I mean, who can compete with the moon veil? Everyone seems to use that.
That's just in some instances. Still pretty good. Right. To the city. Okay, there's two eternal cities. There's Noxtella and there's Nokron. I disagree with this guy. I need to kill it. Has glowing eyes. I do not like this. Patch up. I don't know. I'm really annoyed that they're not doing it like sooner rather than later. So I would very much like to play the game with you a bit more.
Do you think they'll nerf shit to the ground?
Hmm?
Do you think they'll nerf shit to the ground?
Some things might get not into the ground. They've never really put anything into the ground. They've only just reduced its absurdness. Like, I remember hearing stories of, like, Dark Souls 2's lightning spells and shit like that being absolute insanity. But they didn't nerf it into the ground, they just made it not as good as it was. But it was still useful. It worked. Oh, yeah, I forgot they have weird blade whips.
That's kind of cool, though.
It is kind of cool. I've got one of them, actually. Down, I think. Yeah.
Use it with the snake shield.
Called an Irumi. Yeah, it's like a Like,
It's like a whip, but it's a blade?
yeah, it's a whip blade, and whenever you do the like heavy attacks, like the charged heavy attacks, it like spins out into a sort
So
of.
weird.
It's very weird, but it's really cool as well. Not gonna lie, like I'd like that. It's fancy. I just went right past my flails, didn't I?
Well, it's not like a proper. I don't know actually.
Hmm?
Whatever. Like usually when people depict whip swords, it's like
Mate,
the fan.
mate,
There's a fan
mate, he's got a whip hammer.
Oh.
Extendo smash. Okay, that didn't work on you, so maybe this one. He just abandoned his friend to the flame. He saw it coming, he was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Die, monster.
Yeah, whip sword to it, it's quite cool. That was fucking great. That's such a moment of just NPC callousness. It's just like, I could try and kill the enemy and save my friend, or I will save myself. And just fucking leaps for cover and leaves his mate behind. So fucking stupid, but I love it. Oh, I'm putting a stream marker in there, that needs clipped. I'll come back and do it later.
I'll clip it.
Awesome. Oh god, silver tears down there. Oh no! Snails. Are you like the lightning snails, or are you just snails? He's approaching. Menacingly. Like a snake snail! Does it poison me? Celestial you. You don't have the right, or you don't have the right, you don't have the right, or you don't have the right. You see that one fucking constantly. Whenever there's a locked door. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the snails might be some of my favourite enemies, just because there's no need for them to have made giant evil snails. But they did.
These messed up snails.
Yeah, they're like giant snake snails. I've only just noticed like they have like snake heads essentially.
And tails.
Yeah. Oh god, there's more.
I got you clipboard. String ropes. There we go.
You are infused with lightning. Oh, you're about to explode.
Hopefully that's a good enough flip.
Oh god, it's in the water. I'm sure it will be. Ow!
It's like suicide end.
Ah!
Oh wow.
Maybe they are actually. Let me stand next to them and see if it tries to explode. No, it doesn't just try to stab me. Now I have the choice of either going down that way, or like going up the stairs before. I don't know which way leads me where. Funnily enough, because I've not been here before. You, I'm gonna kill you. See what the fuck's going on over here. Oh, come on. even really the same whip sword, actually. It's a different one. They have like a whip shuttle. Ow. Cease, madam. 666 soul roughly. Hell yeah. Chest. Oh, some ghost club work. Nice. Okay, so the stairs, like, okay, like go up there, which leads onto that, which goes up there. So I'm assuming that way is progress, and this way is loot, presumably. Ow. Hey, they have shields, these ones. But still no brains.
Alright, mate, I think I'm gonna sign up for the night.
Oh man, catch you later.
Yeah, it's been fun playing. Catch you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. That helps. Thumbs up. And for the warrior message. Sound ahead. Sound ahead. Golden centipede. I have picked up a golden centipede apparently. Is it consumable? Golden desiccated remains of a centipede, kept as a fetish by Golden Order fundamentalists, especially the hunters of those who live in death. As such, they're found near churches or something. Okay, cool. Don't know why I said sound ahead. This is a centipede. Decided to play? Yes. What was decided to play D&D? It's everything surrounding that that makes me upset. Most of the time. another celestial being. What is that? Yeah, just a blue one. That's good. Ow! And bug people. Oh, I got my little flashlight. Turn that on. God, more fucking bugs. Oh, it's the big head ones as well. There we go. Bug's dead. Is there anything over here? Any reason to kill these bugs? No reason to kill those bugs. God damn it, game. Approximately 0 point. You know, beyond the extermination of evil bugs. And admittedly, the extermination of evil bugs is worthy. Oh shit, I'm being summoned to another world. If I die, it better not put me at my fucking bonfire. I'm gonna be miffed. Should've turned that off. Oof. He's trying to run away. What a coward. Okay, just here. And sword key. Nice. Why is it always despair? Let's have a gander what's further down this way. Oh, nothing there. I'm feeling if I go down that lift, there will probably be a grace, but I also kind of want to go up the stairs and see if there's anything up there first. I'm not sure which direction to take to begin with. Okay, let's go up. It'll be a lot easier to like, just sprint back down here to get down that thing there, so might as well go up first. I broke the log and shat myself because I wasn't expecting a noise. I didn't even see, I didn't register that there was a log there that would break. Fuck's sake. Absolute fanny. Ahead? Bird ahead. Is this a bird? Oh, sorry, Smoosh. Ant skull plate. Are you kidding me? That's a shield. A big shield? Tower shield. Causes poison buildup. Huge head of one of the river ants that inhabits the 2 underground rivers. Used without modification as a shield. Excels at repelling enemy attacks. Giant ants are venomous creatures, granting a boost to immunity when wielding this shield. Ants. Pretty. The antenna flop about. Query would like to know your location. I like the fact they wiggle. That's so silly. Okay. Alright then. That works too. This is where those guys were. Why am I doing the wrong one? The wrong one will obviously not work on these. And yet it did more damage than a heal's flame. Wow. This is where the chest is like one of those trapped ones. Ghost Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing 2. Oh, cool. So it's more Ghost Glovewort I can buy off of the husks. No item out. Hey look Emma, there's more black goo on the floor here. In a secluded corner, no less. Oh god! No, don't you dare! You cock. Should have looked up. Never trust the roof when there are slimes about. Stone 7. Cool. Hey look, more black goo. And look, a lot more. They've been busy. Wait, what? Must be another way in there. And it'll be a stone sword key, I'd imagine. Not like I'd be invaded or something. Hmm? Try a jump attack. Ah, okay, so the stone sword key is here. Oh no, you're in trouble? What did you do? Jump out an airsoft place that also has a DDR machine. Oh dear. Well, you have no choice now, Emma. Look, so he's gonna look you wouldn't do so seeing the DDR machine while you don't get your build. No, that's not how it happens. You're also gonna come and play airsoft because you enjoyed it last time. Besides when you got shot on the backside and your hand, because that one would have sucked. Is it an I'm assuming it's an indoor place, yeah? Oh my god! Rude, sir. That is what you call a dick move in the professional world. It did. That rock absolutely committed vehicular manslaughter on me. Oh god. Not the electro slimes. I know. Turn this off just now just so I don't get summoned away again. You give some considerations to what spells you'd like to prepare. Oh right. I thought you meant in this game for a minute. Get fucked. You are no match for my hide in a corner strat. See, the thing is, I noticed something that annoys me recently. I might end up having to put Tabletop Tuesdays to like every other week. Because... Oh, hello. Like, the sword class I would go to is on Tuesdays. From 7:30 till 10. I really want to get back into that as well. Longsword. I think they also do saber. Can't be a warden though. Reticle scope. Nice. I wanted to get back into that because I really enjoyed it when I was doing it the last time. So it would in fact be neat to go and do that again, but it's obviously it's Tuesdays, so. Yeah, see that's the problem, is something else on the roof there. Is Tuesdays are really the only day that everyone's free for tabletop. Ball rolls at you menacing. It does. It's very menacing. What's the smithing stones and shit in this part? That feels like a boss up there. Katabari Damacy. I remember I played one of those games. I think it was like the second. I played on the Wii, so I don't know what fucking. I don't know how many of those games there are, but I remember playing one of them. Kind of fun. I was never very good at it, but then again, it was quite a while ago, and I was quite young. I was not as good at games as I am now. That said, I did once reach, I think it was like the top 1,000 or something in Europe for Dead or Alive 4. Which doesn't sound that great, but I mean, I'm not good at these games. So it was an accomplishment nonetheless. Seems familiar. Giant ball on the ceiling? Oh, seems familiar because Ornstein and Smell. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, these two are clearly actual mimic tiers, aren't they? Not happy with that. Got by the white supremacists. I did. That's exactly what happened. Oh, these ones respawn? Fuck, game. The other mortar ball didn't respawn. There was another one up here, wasn't there? Yeah, it was in the building. Did it also? It probably respawned, didn't it? Yep. Wait, what? Oh, that drops slimes down. See? That's a lot more menacing than it was before. It's an interesting, like, little thing. Sentient slimes turned into, like, murder balls. It's not really a concept you would normally think up, is it? It's not something I would normally consider, that's for sure. Alright, night Attila. Let's see, man. Ah, you fucked up. One-handed swings can be parried. You suck. You, on the other hand, might kill me. actually kill him. I don't want to die. Feed message. Ah, futility. Moon of Noxtella. Talisman or an item? Increases memory slots. Legendary talisman is a treasure of Noxtella, the Eternal City. Increases memory slots. This talisman represents the lost black moon. The moon of Noxtella was the guide of countless stars. Neat. And now I go down the lift. Anyway, keep back here to rest because I have some souls to use to level up with. Wait, I can talk to the miniature Rani? Huh. It's kinda cute. One thing I am going to do is I know that I've missed a thing at the gate front. There is a dungeon, not dungeon, there's a cellar under the gate front which has a whet blade in it. But it has the actual whetstone knife, meaning you can actually use the damn things. So I'm assuming it's probably either over here and a bit that goes underground, or it's through the gate and up. A little bit. Okay, so through the gate and up a little bit, it seems. Oh, that works. Ow. Ow. It's the first time I've hesitated coming through there. Maybe he's on the other side of this, because I didn't do that. Don't go over this way. Maybe I did. It's quite possible that I did. I do remember seeing it was over here. It is meant to be over this way. Thing I'm after. I don't have the actual, like, whetstone knife yet. I have, like, the wet blades, like the iron wet blade and the glintstone and the black wet blade, but I don't have the knife that you need for it. I remember I was watching Iron Pineapple's video on it. What's the knife? Oh, no. I don't care about Googling what this is. Where is it? It is in the ruins. I don't know how I've missed that. Like, every time I've been here. Oh, it's right fucking there. Also, I didn't expect to be able to raid the horse down here. Nice. Got the thing I was after. Now back down to Dogstow.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee.
What did I do?
I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the two fingers, the baleful...
I see. I was waiting for it to just come zipping up the stairs. I think it might have. Wait, where am I going? I'm stupid. I'm not going this way. I'm going back down again. I'm going this way. Down that thing of stairs. Stairs? That's a lift. Why am I stupid? Genuine question. I do worry sometimes. Yeah, well, fuck you guys. Wait, wrong place. Ow, ow. Please, no. Oh, fucking slimes, man. Don't look in the camera. You fucking bug. I have the stupid. It's fine, Emma. We can be stupid together. Best on co-op, yeah. If we're both stupid, it means we might make one average smart person. Oh, my trap dog. Only 3,000 souls, I don't care about them. I just want to get to the thing. Wait, there's stuff up there. How do I get up there? It's not connected to that bit, so it must be down below. Unless there's like a hill that goes up there. No, it doesn't appear to be that either. I don't think I would jump off the bridge there. That looks like it would be a death fall. I'll have to have a look when I... I'm sure. Right. Now where am I? Oh, I'm down here. Nice. Basilisks. That old familiar fear. more things change, the more they say this. They stay the same. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh. I don't know why I didn't just swap to my flail, but... Why is it always betrayal? Oh no! Look away, Emma.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the witch cometh. Rend thy flesh, painful wound, ne'er to heal.
Yep, I died to you about as fast as I thought I would. Apparently, in doing the quest line for Rani, I'm on the way to, like, a different ending of the game. that more people have got than, like, the base ending of the game. According to Vim. You asshole. Who said you were allowed to heal? Okay. That was definitely a grab attack. Ow.
Beautifully fought. My thanks.
Not really.
'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Scarred. Wait, does that mean? Miniature Rani, doll resembling Rani the Witch. The chilliness is gone, feeling now like an empty husk. There is no response. Aww. I liked having Granny in my pocket, though. Lake of Rot. Oh, God. My notes is really annoying. Chilling mist. Horse here? No horse? No horse. I have to go through a Scarlet Rot Lake on foot. Miyazaki, you absolute bastard. If only I had a horse. Yeah. Oh god. Scarlet Rot and Basilisks. What a lovely place. Oh shit. Oh. Almost died there. There's an Erd tree down here. Ah, fuck. Either I'm looking at a weirdly shaped lump of rock or that's an Erd tree guardian. Surely not. Surely you do not expect me to fight that down here. I figured out a spell to put in my final slot. Fire cleanse me. Or flame cleanse me, rather. The one that will, you know, heal Scarlet Rot. Bro, why are you so fucking tall? What? Oh! Oh no. Oh, I know what you are. Please don't be. Please, in fact, do not be. You fucking are. Please don't get me phase 2. Well, maybe not. He's not on fire with like blue lightning and shit. Very rude of you, game. Okay. I didn't think this place would be entirely just death and rot. I figured there would be, since I can't ride it in the horse, there would definitely have to be some kind of safe mechanic to it. Which it turns out there is. Oh god. Oh no, there's more. Damn it. Okay, that appears to be another. I mean, I should be using the dagger strat, admittedly, to quick step my way through it, but. Right, I'm gonna go kick that boss's ass again. Because I'm dumb, Emma. That's mainly why I'm not using it. I'll be honest. What would be the best thing to use against these? Against this asshole? How much health do I have? Okay. Let's fucking go, boys! Please get out of the fucking Scarlet Rot and don't die to it. You can't jump, can you? Oh, come on. What? I didn't... Oh my fucking god. Of course, I got fucking dumped into the Scarlet Rot. I wasn't even paying attention to that going up. Honestly, I'm not sure what's actually faster. again. This time I'll heal myself. Use a flask of cerulean tears. Rune arc. Fuck it, some boiled prawn and exalted flesh. These heals. Okay. That was a multi-hit attack that I rolled through rather than to the side of, and that killed me. The fact that I wasted a heal and some time there by stopping to get the Scarlet Rot off me when I could have done some damage to it, which might have given me the victory. Had I not done that. He actually punches through the floor. I did actually wonder what the other end of that attack looked like. I've got to be honest, I love the way these enemies look, like mummified, like giant dragon men. Great. Nice. Dragon scale blade. Ooh. Hello there, what are you? Another katana? Sharpening their gravelstone scale, thought to be the source of ancient dragon immortality, into an unclouded blade. Last, the dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality, and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn king. Unique skill, Ice Lightning Sword. Call down a bolt of ice lightning into the blade, and bring it down upon a foe. Ice lightning will persist for a while. Sounds pretty neat. There's an item there that I want, because just like you, Emma, I am in fact a loot gremlin. Lightning-proof tri-liver. Would be useful if attacked by things using lightning. I knew it was a trick. I knew it was a trick. Yeah. Damn it. Thought maybe there was a cool item in there, but nope. Nope, I knew it was a trick. I should have trusted my gut and not run in there. So that's as far as I can let it go before healing to get all my health back. Oh, don't you fucking tell me my souls are healed. Use that one. Oh good, they're not. They're just there. Okay, that's not too bad. You just see his eyes poking out from the above the top. Wait. Wait. Is this gonna be the place where you fight Millennia? Or whatever her name is. The prosthetic wench. Because, like, she was all about the rot and everything, and this place is obviously... Oh, mate, mushroom crown. This place is obviously, like, the biggest concentration of rot that we've seen yet. So it would stand to reason, theory, that this place was that place. Ooh, I can wear my dance armor now. Aha. Right, I did take off my other talisman. Will that put me back up? Nope, nope. Well, look, another item out there that my loot gremlin instincts are telling me to get. A keybolt? Okay. And another one. Smithing stone. Not too bad. Actually, yeah, the blessing's boon, so it heals attack. Not fast enough to outdo the Scarlet Rot damage, however, it'll definitely offset it. Just the tiniest bit. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 22. I have so many fucking cookbooks now, mate. Rot pot, rot grease, drawstring rot grease. It's like rot pot. So what's down here? Down the rot falls. Grace? Grace! wonderful sight.
Now,
You still have nothing to do with me, do you?
I asked you not to disturb.
You weird rot boy. Closed. First off, well done. Ah, too high up. Oh, I didn't try on the mushroom hat. That was where the mushrooms formed. Let's see. Alright. Very silly. The funniest part about that is the fact that it's not actually even a bad helmet. Oh, fuck. Oh, cool. Seek bug. Bug. Oh, bug. Oh, no, there's more bugs. Oh, dear. Oh. Survived. Oh, dear. Oh, so of course you taste the fucking animal. Shot up. Yeah, the stream will be ending soon. Dead. You're literally meant to get rid of it. Uh-huh. I hate my life. Just outright hate it. Fucking dude, it's not a fucking problem. Pissed. Of course, why? I don't fucking live here. Of course, my life is fucking traumatic, so everything I say doesn't matter a fucking jot. I'm going to get off Facebook and go and play Need for Speed. So you're trying to get me out of the dog. Fuck off with it. How about this? Don't be a fucking puppy and expect someone else to look after it for you. Sick game.